Hello. It is Thankful Thursday, and this is your girl, Deidre Wells. You have tuned in to Win with Wells, right? First of all, before we get started, I'm learning the drill, so you guys follow along with me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, share. Welcome to the family. Let's get into it. So again, it is Thankful Thursday, and first and foremost, what we want to do is give gratitude because we could have not been here today, right? And so just being thankful in the now, being thankful for what we have while we have it, right? So with that being said, you guys, one thing I want to give you to win with today, right? I've been learning, studying personal self-development, growing, especially becoming a business entrepreneur. All my business owners, my queens, my business queens and kings out there. And funny that I mentioned boss. So that's going to be the topic today. That's going to be one thing I can give you that you can take along with you and win with for the week, right? Because not only just starting our own business do we need to be growing and developing ourselves, but also I'm learning when we're in a relationship or a partnership with anything, we need to learn how to not necessarily lead ourselves, but we need to learn how to operate on a growth system, shall I say. Because in every situation, in every partnership, in every relationship, things are going to change throughout time, right? And so what we want to make sure that we're doing is we're not only leading by example, but we're creating something that will last forever. And so therefore we have to grow. We have to continuously grow and develop ourselves and our relationships, our partnerships, right? And so with that being said, today, one of my mentors, I get on my morning meditation calls. Hopefully you guys have a routine that caters to yourself. I am big on self-care. My Saturdays, if I happen to get live, that's what we'll be talking about, self-care, because self-care is so important. I now know and feel and believe that self-care is definitely spiritual as well as mental, emotional, all those things. And so you get all those things in one. So we definitely want to make sure that we take care of self first, because without taking care of self first, we can't be a boss, we can't be a leader, we can't do any of those things, right? So of course that brings me to my topic for today, giving you guys a nugget on how you can win, whether it be in business, whether it be in life general. My topic is going to be boss versus leader. Which one do you want to be? And I'll admit, I'll be completely transparent because I'm being myself here, right? And so I will say, the saying has been, boss queens, and have been starting and working on some projects, some personal projects that I'm definitely excited about. And so boss was one of the ones that, the word boss, what is that? It seems to give you authority. It seems to be, that person that you want to be in control and all those things. Well, lately here, self-development, personal growth and development, I have learned the difference between being a boss and being a leader. And again, I'm being transparent on this channel. So if you guys don't mind, let's be transparent together, right? So being a boss, most of us, let's be completely honest, boss versus leader. Most people say, I want to be a boss queen, I want to be a boss this, I'm about my bags, right? Well, and that was all fine and dandy. For me, it was still okay to be a boss just last week. But now I know the difference between being a boss and being a leader. Like I said, being transparent, 9 times out of 10, how many people really like their bosses? I'll wait. Right. Because, it's a job and you have to go there to provide for your family. But at the same time, you're under rules and regulations and protocols that you have to follow. And you are lucky and blessed if you can be in a job that appreciates you as a person first, employee second, and can respect that on all levels. And I found, even in my journey, I've been in the medical field alone, like I said, for over 11 years. The working field, 15 I would say my baby is 19. I've been working since then. so at least 18 years in the work field. And it is hard to find a boss who is not just about business, just about getting their products out and making their profits. And so, like I said, how many times, 9 times out of 10, do everybody really like their boss? If you're lucky to be one of those people who have a boss that respects you as a person first, employee second, kudos to you. Stay there, respect them as well. And the respect should be on both sides, regardless on whether they treat you the way that you need to. You still have to remain yourself. And don't lower your standards in the person that you are just because how somebody else tends to operate. That's not your business. That's a personal problem that they have. So that's another nugget. Hope you took that down. So then we have a leader. A leader, and I'm going to read this to you guys. This month is focused on leadership, right? And so it's developing leaders and being a leader, first of all. When you're a leader yourself, you have to, the difference between a leader, or I shall say, you have to develop a culture. It's not just you being in control, having authority. It's you having respect, mutual respect for a person, a partnership. You don't want to be ahead of them. You want to be beside them because you want to ultimately get them where you're going, right? That's a leader versus a boss. Most times leaders are respected. They're looked at, they're held to a higher standard because they operate in such way, right? It's not about profits first. It's people over profits. When you're a leader, you know this. And again, this is not to bash anybody who continues to want to be a boss. My thing is, just continue to develop yourself, and you'll find things or knowledge. And it's not, I used to say knowledge is power, but it's the use of knowledge that becomes power. So just because we know things don't mean that we really know, because to know and not act is to not know. Quote, unquote, from some of my readings, right? And so, so a boss versus a leader. You want to be a leader because it will help you to develop not just a team or a group of people who are helping you with your business. You will gain their respect. It will be mutual. It's not like listen, I'm the boss of all things. Because, let's be example. I'm a parent, right? So all my parents who may be watching, we know that we're the boss of our kids, right? We have to tell them when, where, and how. As grown adults, do you really think somebody wants to be in your organization, be a part of be connected to you, period, with you acting as a boss, shall I say, bossing them around, instead of leading them to be great, leading them to develop themselves in a better way? And all in all, everyone wins, right? Yeah. So winning with me, you guys, I want you to win. And so just that little quick information. The next time you decide to label yourself, I get it, we're out here doing this hard work, we are making moves. I am so proud of each and every one of you. However, the way you move, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And so what I want you guys to do is I want you to win in everything that you do. And so with that being said, the next time, just think about boss versus being a leader. And then tell me if you operate, just say, instead of saying, hey, I'm the boss, instead I'm a boss queen or I'm a boss king, I'm a leader. I lead, which means when you lead, you teach people how to go in the right way. You teach others how to win. It's people over profits. And when you leave here, the day that you can't be in that position anymore, you would have led somebody else to do what you do. They will be able to, in business I'm learning too, that whole copying thing or stealing, but they will be able to imitate every good thing that you have been about. The way that you have led people to either freedom, to happiness, to peace, to finances. whatever the case may be. Let's just now think about it as we led them to greatness instead of we're bossing them around to just do whatever we say. Because how much respect does a person get for real when they're just someone telling someone else to do what to do? Our children, different thing. And hopefully, even with parenting, we do give our kids some alternatives. We give them a choice, right? Because they are people. It's people over profits. Profits aren't always finances, right? It's anything that benefits us. So we want to make sure that we keep people over profits. And with that, you guys, boss versus leaders, next time, which one will you be? How will you label yourself? Will you be a boss? Or will you lead people to greatness? I think I'll go with leader. So you guys, this has been the time. I have enjoyed this time. I can't wait to upload more videos, to be here with you guys. Any questions, any comments, anything that you want to talk about. Again, this is Win with Wells, and everyone wins here, right? We're just going to share things with each other to allow us to win in life, because life already throws us enough lessons, right? We won't call them the other L word. We'll just say lessons, because you have to learn through everything that doesn't feel good, right? Hopefully you learn from everything that didn't feel good. And so, let's win. I want to win. You should want to win. Let's win together. You guys, it is Thankful Thursday. I appreciate you all tuning in. Until next time, be blessed.